What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Renegade here again in beautiful, warm Bethesda. I know, a lot of people think it's not beautiful, but I really don't care because it is gorgeous out today. As much walking as I did yesterday, of course, naturally. What am I going to do today? More walking. I think yesterday I clocked at about 20 miles walking. The trail I was on was an 8.8 mile hike, and I had taken multiple trails prior to that, so a lot of walking. But today I'm heading down to Washington, D.C., the actual area proper, because it is the Cherry Blossom Festival. So I've got my book bag with my art supplies, maybe do some drawing, maybe not, maybe just do a little sightseeing, we'll see. That's where we're heading. Not too well about the area, but I think it's gorgeous. But we're heading down to DC proper instead. Not just Bethesda today. First, I get some caffeine. I got a headache. So, Dunkin' Donuts for coffee. Can you imagine living in these apartments? Right here, Bethesda proper. Don't walk from Metro. So really stupid expensive. Hey, Dunkin' Donuts, hashtag all caps. Goofy, but why not? Now obviously I kind of wish I had gotten up and moving earlier, but you know, had to have some family time with the grandparents and help them out with a couple things because, well, they needed help. But now that everything's ready and set, I got my coffee, now we can actually start the day properly. Love coffee. Now this is the DC everyone expects. Not that nature stuff from yesterday, right? City, noise, traffic, and rain. It's starting to rain on me. That's a bugger. I think I got a sweatshirt. Now it's time to make our way down towards the reflecting pool and towards the basin, rather, down to the basin, and go check out the cherry blossoms. Right after I drool at this dude's bike. Check out the dude on Triumph. Now that sounds nice. Love those Triumphs. One thing I love about the National Mall, big grassy open area. People come down here and they sit and they have their lunch, picnic style. One year I came down here, there was a kickball tournament. Tomorrow there will be a kite festival. I'm not coming to that. I mean, I'm sure it's cool to see, but man, it gets crazy busy, crazy crowded. And I'm heading home tomorrow, so I'm not gonna be able to go see it. Say la vie, right? Look at this. Yeah, if I lived here, I'd be coming down here for lunch too. Some people even take runs down here. Yes, sir. Gotta dig it. I was just talking to that dude over there. I think he's a veteran. Just talking about weather and everything. Just goes to show you that not everybody down here is as mean and nasty as some people would lead you to believe. Some people, quite personable. And if you stop and you talk to them for a couple seconds, it's pretty cool. I'm not a huge social guy, but yeah, one-on-one I'm fine with. I just don't do large crowds of people that well. Which I realize is funny, considering all the people that are down here. But I don't have to deal with all the people. I can just walk around them, walk through them. It's a big difference. Not afraid of walking around with large people or walking past large crowds of people. It's just the interacting with the large crowds of people. At work, they were a little upset with me because they throw parties for each birthday. And we had a long stretch between birthdays, which of course mine fell in. And I told my boss absolutely under no circumstances whatsoever do I want a birthday party thrown for me, because that many people singing happy birthday at me gives me anxiety just thinking about it. That's interacting with people. This is just being near them. Yeah, it's kind of funny walking around with all these people and everything. And even though there are a lot more people here in the Washington, D.C. metropolitan area than, you know, back home in Cape May, I feel a lot more comfortable around them. Part of that is just because I don't stick out here, or at least I don't feel like I stick out here. Cape May is a very interesting culture. For the most part, everyone looks at it as being a beach town. It means on a day like today, where it's warm, we'll just say warm because I know the people in Cape May and the way they act. It's nice to walk around and not stick out like a sore thumb, because I'm not the only person wearing jeans, actual full-length jeans, and real shoes. In Cape May, not owning flip-flops makes me a very strange being. But enough of me yammering on about how much I love this area over where I live, because that's not why you guys are here. You guys are here to see cool things. So, let's get down to the cherry blossoms. You can just barely see them. Some near the Washington Monument, which is under construction, and some over that way. That way is where we're going. Now, the cherry blossoms have yet to hit their peak bloom yet. We're still in that puffy white stage. But they're still really beautiful to look at. And try and get some cool photos with and everything. And if you're noticing the necklace, it was a gift from a woman I stopped to talk to. She was actually asking for donations, but I stopped and I talked to her for a couple of seconds. She's collecting donations for her family's temple outside of Tokyo. She gave me this nice necklace and another bracelet. Not that anymore, but you know, hey, why not? Take the good wish of peace when you can, right? So that grouping of cherry trees is pretty cool. And there's more down there past the people down the hill. But we're going there, where all those are. It's a tidal basin attached to the Potomac River, in case you're interested in your geography. That's where we're going. That's where the main hub of the cherry blossoms are. While I'm on my way to the tidal basin, although it's literally right there, I figured I'd stop, take a little sit, and explain. I'm sure there are plenty of you guys that are out there that are wondering, well, first of all, I'm sure lots of you are wondering why on earth you're watching some dude that builds motorcycles walking around looking at trees. But some of you are probably wondering, what is the deal with the Cherry Blossom Festival? Why is it a big thing? We get it, cherry blossoms are pretty, but what's the big thing? Well, the Cherry Blossom Festival is a festival that's held to celebrate the 1912 gift of the cherry blossom trees to Washington, D.C. They were given by, I hope I don't butcher his name, Yukio Ozaki. Gotta hope that's right. Yukio Ozaki, who was the mayor of Tokyo City. And it was a gift to the city of Washington, D.C. and to the government trying to promote peace. Peace between Tokyo and Washington, D.C. and peace between Japan and the United States. It didn't necessarily work out so well in the end. We already know that. But wanted to wish DC and the President peace. So they gave us the beautiful cherry blossom trees, which have been planted around the tidal basin and obviously many other places around, like the Washington Monument, where I'm currently sitting.
A branch,
see? Whole festival. The festival part doesn't intrigue me as much. But seeing the cherry blossoms in bloom, or at least in close to bloom, see, these are in bloom, these aren't. This is the part of it that actually intrigues me. Very nice. It's a cool bit of history right here. We can celebrate every day. Well, not every day. We can celebrate every late March, early April. Just walk through and enjoy. Jefferson Monument right there. And for those of you who are movie buffs, yes, this is part of where Captain America, Steve Rogers, and Sam were running during Captain America Winter Soldier. Obviously, they didn't do it during this point of the year. Obviously, right now there's a big cultural melding going on here. It's a celebration both for Americans, for people of Japanese heritage, and basically anybody who knows the history. Now, I'm not going to get into all the cultural and historical significance of this festival. If you want to know that much, you can just Google search it, and you can find out yourself. It's not the type of channel I'm running here. But I know I enjoy seeing this, so I figured maybe you guys would too. Yeah, Jefferson Monument right over there. Beautiful tidal basin. Fortunately, there's not a whole lot of great places I can stop and draw the cherry blossoms. They don't really come out too well when you're doing a quick sketch, so I just took a squat here, or sit here, whatever. Butt's a little wet now. Do a quick little sketch. Always the artist, even if I haven't been practicing enough lately. But we'll get back to it. It's the goal, right? Let's get out of the crazy crowded area. Now, I'm not going to stick around all the people the entire time I'm trying to record because it gets noisy. But I walked around and I enjoyed the cherry blossoms, which was the main thing. And if you're sitting there wondering why on earth did I show you these, well, one, they're cool to look at. And yes, I realize I am predominantly a car and motorcycle channel, but it's always good to bring a little culture and history to anyone's channel or to YouTube. No, I'm not one of those normal YouTubers that goes on about how their life is lit and things are on fleek or whatever the modern vernacular is. I don't know. Look, I'm an old man. I might have just turned 31, but for all intents and purposes, I've been an old man for a long time. I don't understand the modern slang and whatnot. My sister and I are always joking, We're hip, we're with it. No, we're not doing the Dr. Evil thing, but that's how we feel. Sometimes it's just nice to enjoy peaceful beauty and history. From cherry blossoms down the tidal basin all the way down to the Washington Mall again. Go check out some art. But I can't quite go to DC without going and seeing some art. I'm an artist after all, right? I gotta go check it out. Let's do that. This is the sculpture garden, which is part of the Hirshhorn down here at the Smithsonian. And basically just have exactly what it sounds like. Big pieces of sculpture. Like this. Sphere number 6. Modern art. Kind of strange. Some dig it, some don't. I think it's depending on what it is. Yeah, so close. Practically touch it. Don't touch it. One of the cool things about sculpture is it makes you think and plan your art out in 3 dimensions. So I just walked all the way around this one. You see the whole back, side, front, other side, the whole thing of this piece, Crouching Woman by Rodin. It's an interesting challenge because as a painter or as doing illustration type things, flat pictures, you only have to think in 1 dimension. Look over this, you got to think about all the sides. You have to think about how everything works at every angle. It's a really interesting challenge. Yeah, art's pretty weird, especially modern art. But it's pretty cool. Those pieces just make you think about space, like 3-dimensional space, not space, outer space. And just make you think about space and how it can be modified and taken up. Space internal, external. There's stuff like this, which just, I don't know, man. Never understood anymore. Not my cup of tea. Like this one, Beverly Pepper, the artist, wanted you to explore the idea of manipulating a 3-dimensional object and how it plays with its surroundings. That's why everything is so shiny, mirror chromed. Because each one shows a different angle. Example, I'm standing directly in front of it. You cannot see me except for right there. I'm crouched way down. Modern art is very conceptual. I don't quite necessarily always understand it. But some stuff, like this one, it makes you think quite a bit. The Hirshhorn's a pretty cool museum. It's got a lot more modern art in it. Some people might not recognize, others that obviously people will recognize, Guaranteed, if I put up a picture of Andy Warhol's Marilyn, you all know this one. You all know who it is. Or maybe his Campbell Soup. Although actually the Campbell Soup one is over at the National Gallery of Art. But I know when it comes to art, there's a good, I don't want to say controversy or argument, but there's certainly a thought that art is for stuffed shirts and weirdos. Being an artist, being a weirdo artist, I can understand that. But here's the thing to remember. Collecting art, buying it to put up on your wall, buying it to, you know, let it accumulate wealth or worthiness to then sell it again. Yeah, that's for stuffed shirts, I'll give you that. But art appreciation is for anybody. If a piece makes you think, there you go. That's the point of it. There are plenty of artists that make things for the sake of making money. I felt that way about Thomas Kincaid. Andy Warhol made a lot of money, but he was also in the process proving a point about how art is so commercial. You know, buying art to save it and to have it accumulate worthiness and sell it and make money. And look, just because it exists, you know, that type of thinking doesn't mean that you have to follow it. And no, art isn't all just naked ladies. Or naked dudes, too. A lot of those in the Renaissance period. Art's very cool. I always suggest somebody goes out, takes a look at it, and enjoys it a bit. Ooh! Mexican grill. Food truck. Can't beat food trucks. Yeah, man. Dig it. Always eat at a food truck if you get the chance. Maybe not if it's sushi, but Mexican quesadillas. Hell yeah! Now I'm gonna get to sit and enjoy my meal. It's kind of late lunch, early dinner. I don't know. Right here on the Washington Mall. Oh, totally worth taking a vacation for, man. Doesn't that look good? So can't beat food trucks. Think about it this way. If we show up on diners, drive-ins, and dives, you know, if it's a food truck, a hole in the wall, it's guaranteed to be good. Hole in the walls, food trucks, dives, all the best food, always. No exception. You know, Henry Rollins is famous for traveling all over the world as much as he possibly can. And anytime he gets a chance to talk about it, which is a lot considering how much he does public speaking, he always talks about how he says, go out and see stuff. Experience the world. Get outside of your little hubble and just go out and see things. Explore. Adventure. Meet new people. Experience new things. Experience culture. Because what you have at your house, in your hometown, in your home city, it's not the way the whole world is. It's definitely true. I mean, I'm standing here, the National Mall, Capitol Building, Washington Monument, White House is somewhere that way. It is an entirely different culture down here. Sure, there are a lot of tourists, just like there are down in Cape May, New Jersey. But it's a whole different mindset of tourists. Now, I was lucky enough that my grandmother lives in Bethesda. So, when I would be here during the summers, I experienced all this. All the time. I grew up going to these museums. I grew up learning from them. I grew up experiencing them, seeing everything there is to see. So, alright, it's not exactly exploring to me, but at the same time, it is. Because it gets me out of my little circle of the world, gets me out of my little nook of the world, gets me to experience new things and to talk to new people. Always well worth it. A vacation like this, whether it's somewhere you have been or whether it's somewhere entirely new, totally worth it, totally important to do. There are plenty of people that will tell me that a vacation is a waste of time, a waste of money, especially if it's somewhere that you've already been over and over again, yada yada, etc., etc. And I don't care. Anytime you get out of your little home and you explore or you experience different things, whether it be to relax you or just to experience and explore, it's always well worth it. Don't ever let anybody tell you that doing something like this is not worth it. I mean, just today, I've gone and seen the Cherry Blossom Festival, met some very nice people down there and talked with them. Went and saw some sculpture in the sculpture garden of the Hirschhorn. I don't get to do that every day. Sure, I've gotten to do it before, but it was new people that I met. There was new experiences to be had. So that right there makes this whole thing worth it to me. Well, folks, I think that's going to do it for me for today. Frankly, I'm exhausted and my batteries are dying. But camera batteries, not... Well, I mean, my batteries are kind of dying too, but I just need coffee to refuel. That I need to charge. The camera I need to charge. So I hope you all have enjoyed this little trip into Washington, D.C. I hope you all have enjoyed the cherry blossoms and the art, sculptures. I know I have. If you did, do me a favor, give this video a thumbs up. If you're new here, thank you for stopping by and checking out my video. I hope you all subscribe. Very soon, once I get home, I'll get back to work and be putting out more motorcycle building content. Unfortunately, I have to leave tomorrow. I'll be driving home tomorrow, so kind of the last hurrah for this vacation. Feel free to follow the social media links down in the description. And I think I'll leave you all here with a view of our gorgeous Capitol building. The building's gorgeous. I don't care what anyone's politics are about the people inside, alright? The building's nice. This is not a political channel. There you go, guys. Y'all have a good day. Keep rocking and rolling. I'm gonna keep taking care of business.